being able to properly read a car accident report could help you, especially if there's an important error or omission. So let's review what you should look for in each section of the crash report. The Department of Public Safety adds the incident number on the police report. You can use this number to identify your case when talking with others about it. The police's collision report typically consists of 2 pages. At the top of the first page, there's a section for the police officers to record the location of where the wreck occurred, including the county and the road. In the middle of the first page, there's a section where both the driver and the owner of each vehicle are identified. You want to make sure that the address and insurance information are correct. Then, at the bottom of the page, there's a section for the officer to include the names of any passengers who were in any of the vehicles involved. If you were a passenger in a wreck, you want to make sure that you're listed on the report. Leaving out passengers involved in the wreck is a common error that we see in police reports. Throughout page 1 of the car accident report, you'll see multiple boxes with numbers in them. Your attorney has a key and can explain what each of these numbers mean, but we don't need to focus on them right now. At the top of page 2, you'll find the vehicle info section, where the officer records his or her impression of how fast each vehicle was going before the wreck. This is an important section. If you see something that doesn't look right, mention it to your attorney right away. Below that, there's a section for the officer to create a diagram of what he or she believes happened. Since the officer wasn't there, this is not proof of what happened. It is the officer's best guess. Under the diagram, the officer will write out what they think happened. This is another important section where if something looks off, you want to speak to your attorney about it. At the bottom of page 2 of the crash report, the officer can note any additional witnesses to the accident they spoke with. Finally, there's a section for the officer to document any traffic violations. Don't be alarmed if the other driver doesn't receive a traffic ticket. This happens all the time. Someone can be at fault for an accident, even if the officer didn't give them a citation. Unfortunately, wrecks do happen. If you're injured by another driver, use this guide to review your police report carefully. If you do see an error, don't ignore it. Errors can often be corrected, so speak to an attorney as soon as possible before you agree to any offer from the other driver's insurance company. For a free professional opinion on your case with no obligation, call the law offices of James Scott Farron today. We're here to help.